2 mistakes in 1 week. And I'm usually very proud of not making mistakes, or at least not big ones. I'm Renate. I am a mentor to people who want to live a more fully challenged and balanced and fully integrated life. And you might note I'm in a different location. I just got away from my computer. I'm still a little bit, not upset, but I even have to laugh about myself, about the mistake I just made. And first of all, I'm happy that I made those mistakes, because mistakes are only mistakes if we don't learn from them, right? So if we make mistakes, or there are errors, or something doesn't go the way we planned it, and we learn from it, this is not a mistake then. It's something like inspiration. It's something like a reason to change, a reason to do things differently. And by the way, if you stay a bit longer, I will let you know how you can get my new free book number 3, Life Mastery Secrets Revealed. It's a short read, because I don't want you to read a doctoral thesis and say, and not take action, because change and shifts only happen if you take action. So it's a very brief read, maybe 20 minutes. There are case studies in there with people who got stuck, and how they got out of the rut, and how they started to master their life. There are tools in there, questions for you to ask, same questions the top performers, the top achievers in the world ask themselves. So I will let you know how to get this free book. It's my early birthday present from me to you, because I want to help you to get to the next level in life, right? And by the way, isn't this guy beautiful? I love my Buddha. So what were those mistakes? Well, the first mistake was this Monday. I was so focused on work, because right now I'm in a mentoring program, because I do what I teach. When I ask you to get help, to get a mentor, to get a coach, I do what I teach and preach as well. So I have mentors. I have mentors in high performance coaching, Brennan Burchard, and right now I'm working with a mentor of mentors, Joel Bauer, on messaging, on marketing, on connecting with you, and connecting with myself as well. So it's also a lot of self-discovery. So I have lots of stuff to do for my clients, or people like you who are watching, to serve you, and also doing lots of homework, home assignment. As I said, if you don't take action, nothing changes. So I was so busy and focused the whole of Monday that I had completely forgotten that it was a public holiday here. I only realized in the evening. And so actually this mistake was not a mistake in the normal sense. It really was fantastic, because I was so focused. I was so honed in what I had to do, that it was a very, very productive day, right? Once you're clear, and this is one of the first things we do in high performance coaching, helping you get clear, what is it you want to do? What is it you do not want to do, which is very often the easier part, and then finding out, what is it you want to do? What is it you want to get out of your life? For yourself, for your family? Is it in health? Is it better health? Is it better leadership in your team, your business? What is it? Clarity. So it was actually a very, very productive day. And just right now, I was preparing to be on air, showing up in front of a huge group of maybe 1,000 people. And I was practicing, I was rehearsing, and I was rehearsing my lines. Not just rehearsing that I could reproduce them, because what I was about to share is very close to my heart. So once you rehearse, when it really becomes part of you, this is what matters, right? Lots of people out there, they're just talking, but they are not invested. They don't have skin in the game. They don't really feel it. It feels like a fraud, right? And I learned this. I heard that some of the top actors, like Robert De Niro, who are really, really She is one of the top actors, because a top actor for me is when you think, oh my God, he is this person. It's not that he plays the person, he or she, he is or she is the person. And he practices, he rehearses even one-liners a few hundred times. So I'm like, okay, I practiced probably 40 times. That's not good enough. I'm still stumbling. It still does not feel exactly how I want to convey my message to you. So I'm still practicing. So I was up late. I got up really early. I set the timer. I practiced. I videotaped myself. I'm like, OMG, it is not really the standard I like to have, and it's not really conveying what I'm about when I'm here to help you. And not just to help you, but also here to help you help yourself, because you have this superpower. You have lots of this stuff inside of you, and it's just kind of to unearth it, to uncover it, and then get you on your way. So I was there, and nobody else was there. And I know there is another big event next week. And guess what? I was 1 week early. So I was all set up there, all ready to go, already, go in 100%. Nobody else there because it's next week. Hi, Gentili. Thank you. How are you doing? Are you in Singapore? Are you in Malaysia? Right, still in Singapore. It's like out there. It's like, I don't know. It's a very, very gloomy day today. Probably the perfect day to do some more work. And yeah, as I said, 2 mistakes. First, I forgot that it was Hari Raya Puasa, Monday holiday, and then I forgot that this training is next week only. Malaysia, neighbor, good to see you here. So 2 mistakes, but they were really not mistakes, right? Because they gave me some extra time to practice. So I have some extra time to practice now and prepare for next week, and also to prepare for my VIP Facebook group, Body and Brain Mastery. So, Gentili, I invite you to join me if you have time today, Singapore time, 11:30 a.m. to 12 noon, sharing some insights on high performance and how to shift from a life in pain and a life of scarcity and a life of fear to a more fully integrated, healthy, and more balanced life. And go there, 3 simple questions to answer, and I will also gift you this book, my book number 3, Life Mastery Secrets Revealed, tips and tricks. It's not actually tricks, it's really proven systems, it's proven questions based on science, based on adult learning. There are also some case studies of people who were in a situation of pain when they thought that's the end, nothing else worked, and things started to shift, to change after we worked on their mindset, their missions and moves. Mindset is so critical. Even when dealing with back pain, I work with the mindset, because if the mindset is like it's not possible, it will not be possible. So shifting the mindset from impossible to possible. Then we work on the mission. That's a very, very critical move, one of the 3 pillars, right? To have a more balanced life, you need at least 3 pillars to balance. 2 is very hard to balance something on 2 pillars, right? 3 is much more stable. So it's the mindset from impossible to possible. It's mission. Why is it important? Because on the journey, there might be roadblocks. There might be time when you feel it's frustrating, it's hard, and there's self-doubt and fear. But if you know your why, you will keep going. And if you know your why and it's in you, this will make change happen, because true change and a sustainable change has to come from the inside. And number 3, we do the moves. And I'm not like Tony Robbins, like make your move, make your move, make your move. That's the hype. That's fantastic to get you going, to get the blood flowing. But it's really doing something which is sustainable. And I'm all about making it in a way that it's part of your daily lifestyle routine. I'm not for crazy things where people starve themselves to death, well, nearly, or doing crazy things for like 2 or 3 weeks And then people are so exhausted and they don't see the results because of all the effort, and then they give up. I don't want you, my clients, I don't want you to be a quitter. I want you to make it part of your lifestyle routine, something which is doable consistently, and something which is maybe even enjoyable. And people sometimes say like, but Renate, I have to do this every single day. Isn't that hard? So my question or my answer usually is, well, how often do you brush your teeth? Once a month? Or do you brush your teeth regularly, a few times per day? And by the way, Jean T. Lee, if you have any questions or comments, please post them here. I'm here just to help people get different perspective right now. I thought people, they don't need more motivation, they need perspective and also things they can do step by step, especially during this crazy time. I'm still, as I said, I'm stuck at home since the 14th of March, not being able to see my clients face to face. Very limited sports I can run, but no tennis, no swimming. So I use this time. I really double down. In my own personal development, I'll be attending Joel's masterclass, onboarding soon. Oh, excellent. Enjoy this one. I know he is unbelievable. Mindset. Yeah, mindset is everything. People think mindset is only important when it comes to showing up in your business. But mindset is important in any area of your life. If your relationships are not the way you want them to be, whether it's personal or professional relationships, have a look at your mindset. Are you open? Are you listening to what the other person is saying? Even so, you might not like what you hear. And if you don't know how the other person thinks, and even so, maybe you are married to this person, but you might not have been living with each other, maybe just next to each other for a long period of time. I challenge you. This is something, one thing I teach, challenge my high-performance clients as well. Like, make an appointment for dinner tonight with your loved one, maybe your kids, your significant other. Even so, you are home all together. Say, like, have dinner together, no social media, no phones, just you guys talking. And I want you to ask your family members about their dreams. Big dreams, dreams they have, dreams they had, dreams they abandoned, dreams they would follow up upon if money, time would not be any concern. And I also want you to share your dreams. Speak about your dreams. You're not holding back, because very often, you think you have to serve everyone else and everyone else comes first. But to really serve others, and this might sound very egoistic and self-centered, but you have to come first. If you don't take care of yourself, if you don't love yourself, you cannot give love and care to others. So this is my thought for you today. I better let you guys going. Even if you watch the replay afterwards, please post your questions, comments below. Show me some heart. And I invite you to join my VIP Facebook group, Body and Brain Mastery. 3 simple questions to ask, to answer, to make sure that we are a good fit. If you get in, there are already some micro trainings there, regarding areas people are struggling with. It's about fear, it's about productivity. And there is something which I usually do not share. There are some questions I usually only ask my elite clients in my high performance coaching program. Questions to ask yourself to find out how likely it is that you follow up on this dream of yours. Because very often we have a dream and then we go through these questions. It's pretty clear that most likely you will not be following through when it gets too hard, when you don't have the support. So I share this. There's one micro training there as well. Micro trainings, they are short, about 30 minutes, because we are, hey, good morning, because we are all so busy. I want you to take action. I want you to see this as a workshop. Have pen, paper ready, glass of water, and listen to those questions. Answer those questions and take time. The first answer is usually not the correct, in the sense of nothing is correct or wrong, but the first answer is usually not the real answer. So I hope this helps you. I hope this serves you. When you go there, when you go into my group, I also gift you book number 3, Life Mastery Secrets Revealed, where I show you case studies, people who struggled to get ahead in life. Helmut, who had suffered a stroke and doctors had told him he would not be able to walk again. So we worked on his mind and the mission and the moves. Lots of Feldenkrais, lots of movement for the brain and for the mindset. I had Siobhan. She could not move. She was completely stressed out. Impacted everything in her life. So go there. It's my early birthday present to you. Post your comments, questions here below. I can talk to myself the whole time. You can listen to myself, to me, talking about it. But I want you to take action, step by step, easy, doable. And lots of the things are not rocket science, but there might be lots of science behind. My mission also is to make things easy, to chunk things down. Because if it's so overwhelming, if you give you everything in one go, you're like, oh, whoa. And I heard this before, it was like, I gave too much. And people said, oh, Renate, I'm not like you, I cannot do this. So I chunk it down. I made it simple, easy, step by step. Go through it at your own pace and go towards the life you desire and deserve. A life of integrity, a life of balance, a life of joy, a life of courage, full of energy and mojo. Looking forward to reading your comments, your questions, and I also urge you to download my book and post your number 1 takeaway here. What's your number 1 takeaway, and what are you doing consistently, and how this changes everything, your life, your personal life, and also your private life. This is Renate Prandtl, and I'm here to empower you to use your superpower of choice, to choose to change, to choose to get started and lead the life you have always dreamt of and the life you deserve. Thank you for watching. And by the way, kudos that you're already watching, that you're already taking care of yourself. You're already different than the majority of people who are maybe watching Netflix right now. Thank you for watching. Love you guys. Auf Wiedersehen.